Hello, welcome to my live. Oh, share the live, share the live. Welcome to my live. Share the live, share the live, share the live. Like somebody. Come on, and then they come on. Welcome to my live. I'm baking some rum cake. Thank you for the like. How you doing? Monica? Hi, Miss Monica. Thank you for coming on live. You like it? Thank you. We're just going to sieve our flour. As we're making some rum cake. Let me put this over a little bit closer so that you can see what I'm doing. Hello, I'm doing well. That's good. Can you hear me clearly? Let me know if you can hear me clearly. We're just adding now the flour to the butter, and then we're going to mix that in. But we do it slowly. At this stage, we don't use the mixer. Oh, awesome. You're welcome, my darling. Hola. Hola, Johnny. AJ. Ah. Hey, girl. Thank you for joining my live. I know others will join on in a sec. Well, I'm whipping up some flour, all-purpose flour, and there is butter in there as well, and sugar. So I'm just mixing that together before adding my wet ingredients. Can you hear me? But you know, with baking cakes, you have to add small portions at a time. You can't put like all the flour in at one time. At this stage, we're going to add some rum, some good red label rum. Let me just share this live. Just a sec, guys. Right. Let me get some red label wine as well. Welcome to my live. Thank you so much for joining. We're making some rum cake. But you know, we have to sieve the flour before adding it to the mix to prevent lumps. So this process takes so long, but it's necessary. How are you guys doing? How is your Friday? Talk to me through the message. I will try and read your messages as I go along. Listen, my rum is from Jamaica, okay? We have to use a good rum, you know what I mean? To get that nice flavor. We ain't cutting no corners. And then to that, I'm going to add some ground mixed spice. And we're going to add some nutmeg. And then we mix again. Oh, your day is going wonderful. That's awesome, Miss Small. That's great. I'm going to show you what the bits look like when I'm finished with sieving through the flour. You will see what's left. Okay, let me show you. Just look at those little bits. You don't need that in your cake. That's like little lumps. So that's why it's important to sieve your flour before adding it to the mix. So we're going to mix again. Okay, let's do some more. Let's sieve again. You're so cute. I would like to get to know you, baby. Like to get. I would like to get to know you, baby. Like to get. Ooh. Well, we are almost there, almost there. Just gotta sieve away and then mix again. And you realize when I'm making, when we're making rum cake, fruit cake, we don't use mixers, we use a wooden spoon. And it have to be in the same motion. Well, that's how my mom taught me. And it works because you will see the end results later. Look at that, and I'm not finished as yet. Okay, so we're gonna add a little bit more Red Label wine. And then we're going to mix that, and then we're going to add the rest of flour and whatever spices that we have. Saying that, so I have my vanilla, so I'm going to add a little bit of that. Can't bake fruit cake, baby, and not using vanilla, like seriously. And I'm going to add a little bit of rose and almond. Now, this gives your cake so much flavor. I mean, it's optional, but I tend to use it. And then we're going to mix that in. Okay, so I'm going to add the rest of flour that I have here. Let's knock this out. Of course, we have to sieve it because we're trying to prevent the lumps, as I stated before. So it's important to sieve it. I would like to get to know you, baby. Like to get banana, banana. Okay, let's mix that in. You know, you're going to have little mess here and there, but don't worry, we'll clean up after. Can't prevent that, to be honest with you. Oh, my arm. My arm hurts. Okay, let's put the remaining flour. And then we're going to add the remaining spices that we need. I remember when I was a little girl, my mom would bake this. And by the time she throw it out in the little, you know, the little cake tin, myself and my cousin would be fighting for the cake tin to lick the pan. Oh my God. Those were the good old days, boy. I'm wondering if people still do that. All right, so we are through now with the flour, and then we're gonna add some baking powder to the mix and a pinch of salt for flavor. We're just gonna taste it. You know, with Jamaicans, we don't use no flipping measurements. We just dash and throw, eh? Oh boy. Right, so let's just kind of clean up our station a little bit before we proceed. Because the flour, whoops, the flour got all over the place. So let's just kind of wipe down the station a little bit. I would like to get to know you, baby. Like to get banana. Okay, so guys, let's add a bit of salt. Not too much. And we're going to add half teaspoon of baking powder. I have a spoon right here that I was using to take the butter out. So let's use this spoon. So we're gonna add ½ teaspoon of baking powder. And then we're gonna add a little bit more nutmeg. And let's just add with good old rum. Straight from yard, yes. And oh, let me add a little bit more red label wine. Not too much, because we're gonna pour some when the cake is finished. And let's mix away. So after here, I have some fruits that I have soaked in for a very long time. I'm going to add it to the mix. Now, everyone likes the fruit differently. For me, I love my fruits blended. But if you want, you can always get your fruits with a little bit of chunks in there. But as you can see, I have mine blended in here. Let me show you what's going on. Of course, I blend mine with a little bit of rum, and of course, I had to use my red label wine. So this is the fruit. I don't think I'll be using all of this, but let's see. Let's mix away. Now, whenever I'm baking cake, there's a little trick that I do. Because of the egg, I hate to taste the rawness. So I normally squeeze a little bit of lemon in my cake. But again, this is optional. But I tend to do that with all my cakes, because I hate to taste the rawness of the egg. So I'm just getting some lemon. I'm just getting my lemon. Again, this is optional, but I do not like the taste of the egg. So I have to squeeze a little bit in there. A little bit of the lemon juice. But that's optional, so. Okay, let's mix away before we add our mix. Sorry, our fruits. Okay, so I'm going to be adding my fruits, and then after I'm going to add some browning. Oh my God, I wish you were here. You could smell. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, I think you can see. If you could smell the rum and the wine, Lord of mercy. Me say, it smells so good in here. So I want you to kind of see the consistency. Yeah. Can you guys see properly? Hope you can see what I'm doing, or if I need to bring the camera a little bit closer, let me know. Okay, and because I'm saying rum cake, I got a little bit more rum. Why not? I have a little bit of drain left in this. So let me add a little bit more. Rum up the ting, rum up the ting, rum up the ting. Yes, baby. And let's mix away. Then we're going to taste it to see Don't be shy to taste your cake. Let nobody tell you nothing. If your stomach can manage to taste it, you taste it and you can put whatever else you want to put in there. If you think, oh, it need more salt or it need more spice, don't be shy to taste your cake. So let me just see what's going on. Oh my God, this tastes so good. The only thing I want is a little bit more rum. And I'm going to put a little bit more rose water and a little bit more salt as well. Just a little bit more every little thing, but it tastes good. Really tastes good. I don't know if it's just me, but England sugar is not that sweet. You have to put more than the amount that you would normally put to get the flavor up, which I've already done that because I don't really like a cake too sweet, you know? Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit more salt. Right. And let me put a little bit more nutmeg. Oh, sorry. I'm going to put a little bit of cinnamon in there. I have some cinnamon here in a bowl. So let's put a little bit of that. Not too much. And let's mix again. Then we're going to add our browning. The browning is the last thing you add to your cake. Well, your rum cake, that is. Let's taste. Oh my God, that is so nice. What? All right, you know what? I'm just going to use the remaining fruits that's left. Might as well, because it's not much, isn't it? So let's just use the remaining fruits. Again, everyone loves the fruits differently. Some people like it when it's chunky. Some people like it like really smooth. I do not like the taste of fruits. So you realize I blend mine, but again, it's optional. It's entirely up to you. Your choice, your thing. All right, baby, so let's mix away. Sharp, yeah, tell us the thing sharp. What? Oh my God, I love cooking. I love baking. It's such a joy. You know what I mean? Anybody come over your house and they bust open the door, they smell that aroma, man. What? Oh God, no, sir. All right, so the final thing that you add to your fruit cake is your browning. Hold on, what go on? I have some more browning anyway. So we're gonna add the browning to it. And trust me, by the time you add the browning, they have a complete different taste. So you have to make sure, hold on, I have some more browning here because that one is finished. Listen, the browning them are England weak bad, so we have to put a good amount. When I get the good browning like the Jamaicans, you know? All right, so let's mix that. But meanwhile we're doing this, let's turn our oven on so that it can get heated. Now, let me tell you a little trick that I do. So whenever I'm baking rum cake, you kind of want a cake for steam. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fill this up with some water and then I'm going to put it on the top shelf. Well, it depends on how your oven is because sometimes the heat for some people, it come from the bottom. So what they do, they tend to put this at the, sometimes you can put it at the bottom or at the top, but I put it at the top. It worked for me at the top. Always, when you're baking rum cake, put some water in there and it allow the cake to steam and don't turn the oven up too much. Allow it, give it time, let it steam, and as soon as it bakes and you take it out, you just put your wine on it. All right? Because when you put it in there without any water or anything like or liquid, it tends to dry out. And listen, nobody don't want to eat no dry cake. No, my love. No, sir. You want your cake moist, innit? So let's get some water, and then we're going to turn our oven on. Meanwhile, we'll prep the stuff in the baking tray. So let me show you what I'm doing. So this is the tray and the water. So I'm going to put it in the oven now. So we turn that on and let it stay there and get heated, and then we're going to add our cake. So let's just continue mixing this until we get the right color that we need for the cake. Since I met you, baby, my whole life has changed. Okay, let's add some more browning to this. Still need some more. But tell us the England browning week, you know. Because look how much you put already, and it's still need more. Okay, so let's just mix this out. And then we're gonna put it on a tray and then put it in the oven. Since I met you, baby, my whole life has changed. Since I met you, baby. Okay, so this is it. Let's get all these into the pan. So we're going to pour them now into our baking tray and in the oven. Let's just taste that. It's perfect. I'm just gonna I don't know. I love a rum. I have to taste the rum. It's a rum cake, isn't it? We have to get the rum in, baby. Okay, I think that's it. Yes, that's perfect. Okay, let me just wash my hands and then we're going to pour them into the tray. Okay, we are going to pour it now onto the tray. Let's do one first and then we do the other one after. Since I met you, baby, My whole life has changed. Let me just let you see what I'm doing here. As you can see, I've lined my baking tray with some grease paper. And we're not going to put too much in the tray because you don't want it to start pouring over from the side. So I've put a generous amount, and we're going to do the same thing for the next one. Let's do this one. Okay, I think that completes that one. Okay guys, so we are about to place them in the oven for roughly an hour and a half. We're not going to turn the oven up too much. We put it in 180. Let's just get them in. We still have some more mix here, so I'll be doing some small batch. And I'll come back on the live once they are through baking. So yes, guys, thank you so much. Let me turn the camera around because I've just placed some batch in. So I'm just going to wait until it's completed. And then once it's completed, then I will come back and then I will show you guys, you know, the finishing products, okay? Thank you so much for being on the live with me. It's such a pleasure. And yeah, have a lovely Friday. I will come back in the next hour and 30 minutes, somewhere around there, once they're through, just to show you the finishing products and what we have, okay? Thank you guys so much. Mwah. God bless and thank you. God bless. Bye.